What's up? Welcome back. Today is going to be me explaining my recent purchase of my PC. But sitting here talking one-on-one is boring. I know that, you know that. But some of my favorite videos that I used to watch were the FaZe guys when they were back in their New York house. And what a lot of them did was cut commentary style videos. They would share a cool story while they were playing Black Ops 2. But more recently, I have not seen that style on YouTube. So I'm gonna bring it back and try it for this video. Please, if you do enjoy this style, let me know down in the comments below, as well as by clicking that like button. Now let's play some Fortnite and talk about my new PC. So yeah, I've made the second largest purchase of my life, coming second only to my car that I bought a month or so ago. And before you guys look up at my FPS and comment down below that I got scammed, I haven't actually gotten my PC yet. I actually placed my order through Power GPU a little over 2 weeks ago. It was on November 7th to be exact. And I guess if you guys didn't already know, Power GPU is a small business out of North Carolina that builds custom PCs for people. They've worked with a bunch of crazy creators like Flea and Clicks and a bunch of other people. Now I know I posted a video a few weeks ago talking about the specs and my whole plan, but unfortunately pretty much everything that I talked about in that video has went down the drain. Because first of all, I said that I was building my own PC, and I also said that I was going to build with a 3080, which is NVIDIA's new 30 series graphics card. They're absolutely insane. And so they released a 3070, 3080, and 3090. So I was going to go with the middle one, a 3080, which is one of the best graphics cards that you can get right now. So there was a couple issues with that. First of all, I read and heard from a lot of other people that a 3080 is way overkill for what I was doing. If I'm just gonna be editing, streaming, and gaming on 1080p, then a 3080 is pretty much overkill. I could go with the 3070, which is one step down, and save that $200 extra and put it somewhere else in the PC. And the other reason was that it's literally impossible to get a 3080. Like, they came out well over a month ago, and they continuously get restocked and bought out within seconds every single time. They're just in super high demand because it's a pretty good price point for a really good graphics card. And so bots are getting them, they're reselling them for higher values, people try to profit off of them, along with a ton of consumers trying to get their hands on one for their own PC. So after my plan to get a 3080 failed and I realized that wasn't gonna happen, I was going to get a 3070, which when I made my decision was going to release in just a couple days. And it had been speculated that there was a ton more stock in for 3070s versus 3080s or 3090s. So everyone was saying it was going to be way easier to get a 3070. So I didn't get one off drop, and once again, there were scalpers trying to sell them for double what their retail value was. Restocks were happening like a couple times a week, but they were gone within seconds as well. So I got kind of stuck. I didn't know what I was going to do. And this is what led me to going with Power GPU. And like I said, Power GPU is a small business, so they get all their products, all their PC parts from distributors and not retail like we do on the consumer side. And this basically means that they're guaranteed to get 30 series cards. Now, they don't know the rate that they get them in at. They don't know how many they're gonna get. They just know that they're going to get them week after week. So basically, if you buy a PC from them and you ask for a 30 series card, you're guaranteed to get one. It's just the time frame is completely unknown. But even Power GPU said that the 3070s had way more stock. They were definitely going to get them in faster than they were the other two graphics cards. So that's when I put in my order for my PC. I ended up going with an NVIDIA 3070. It's still the 30 series card. There's been a ton of comparisons, and it's pretty close to almost the same as the 2080 Ti, which before this 30 series launch was the best graphics card on the market, and it even came in at a price of like $1,200, and the 3070 is only $500, so that's definitely pretty cool. I have messaged the owner of Power GPU. He streams sometimes on Discord, and so I just messaged him and I asked for like an estimated time that it might be, like a super rough estimate. And when I last asked him about a week ago, he said that my PC should be shipping before December. So it should be shipping by the end of November, by the end of this month. meaning I'd get it within the first couple days of December. So I'm still counting on that. There's no guarantee, but I am hoping I get it soon. The quality of this will take off. I'll be able to do so much more. It's going to be awesome. I absolutely cannot wait to get it. So my total ended up coming out to $1,967.88. So just shy of $2,000. So let's go over my specs for my $2,000 PC. We of course have my NVIDIA RTX 3070 that with tax and everything comes in at around $550. And next on the build list that he sent me is my power supply, which is the Thermaltake Smart VX1 650 watt bronze power supply. The power supply is going to be coming in at 90. The case he's going to be building in is the Deepcool Matrix 70 Add RGB 3F mid tower. This case is going to be coming in at $100. I've seen some builds in it. It looks pretty cool. It has the side viewing panel and all of that stuff that a normal new gaming PC is going to have. For a CPU, we're going to be rocking the Intel Core i7-10700. This thing paired with the 3070 is going to be insane. I cannot wait, like I said. And that's coming in with tax and everything at around $320. To cool the CPU, we're going with the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Black Edition, coming in at just around 50 bucks. We're not going with 16 gigabytes of RAM. Instead, we are going with 32 gigabytes of G-Skill Ripjaws V-Series RAM, which comes in at just around $140. Then we're going to be using the ASRock Z490 Phantom Gaming Intel motherboard. That comes in at around $150. Gotta have an SSD in there. Right now I only have 128 gigabyte SSD in this PC. So in my new one, I'll have a terabyte Kingston SSD, which comes in at $140. And then to complement that, we are putting in a 2 terabyte hard drive that comes in at $66 to store all my content stuff. Now, if you're adding all those up, you're probably realizing that that doesn't even come close to $2,000. I'm still a few $100 short, but Power GPU has to make a profit. So he charges a $150 build fee, which is definitely reasonable. That's hours of work that I don't have to do, which is pretty cool. Plus I'm getting a 3070 in my build, which I wouldn't have otherwise been able to get. And since it's through an actual business, he has to buy legit copies of Windows 10, which is $100. He can't buy some key off a random website for $10. If he's gonna install the Windows 10, then he has to do it the legit way through the whole $100 key. And then paying through PayPal. PayPal charges a fee, so that fee was $42. And the last $70 is coming from shipping, because you're shipping probably like a 30-pound PC halfway across the country, which definitely costs some money. So that's going to be $70 to ship it from North Carolina to Iowa, where I live. It does suck paying almost $300 extra, but I just see it as paying a royalty to get a 30 series card soon, as well as I'm going to have my PC professionally built. The cable management's all going to be perfect. Everything's going to be installed, running, optimized right at the start. I'm not going to have to do anything except plug it in and I'll be good to go. So when you factor all that in, I guess it's kind of worth it. And let's go, we got the win. Always love to get a good dub. But yeah, my brand new RTX 3070 i7-10700, 32 gigabytes of RAM. That PC is going to be here within the next probably 2 weeks max. So like I said, quality of these videos is going to absolutely shoot up. I hope you guys stick around to check it out. I'll definitely be making a video about it when I get it, showing off everything, going over a benchmark test. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I hope to see you guys in another video.